It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. A little too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, what kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. A beautiful fake. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Here's Hurts. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
For an Eagles.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the line.
All right, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Marquise Bell in on that stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. Got his man, it's Jonathan Mingo. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down and 4. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down and they run with blue. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
The slot man in motion right. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. Throwing. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. On the end around, here comes Smith. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass caught on the yellow route by Mechie. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
In punt formation for the Eagles.
Now issues here on the snap. It is away, but he did not get all of it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big run. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
From the gun, it's Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Cowboys 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, it's Blue. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They're on 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Going across the field, he connects with Mechie. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. 1:57 to go in his first half on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. They'll score now a 36-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. And As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw is Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game and a half that might provide a psychological boost. And they move this all the way down to the 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
63, 60, and let's go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
A 55-yard attempt.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Ooh, a juke. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to get stepped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. This is 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken around the 12. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, Patty, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
Eagles 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This is fielded at the 27. A nice job getting free on a return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Cowboys 25, Eagles 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They juked him. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives. So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. This one complete to Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Smith brings up 3rd down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
73. Hey, 73.
They'll set up to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Out. Hey, easy. 63, back.
Hurts will throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Prescott to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hey, kill! Hey, kill! Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, kill! Here we go, 46.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Cowboys 32, Eagles 25.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now.
Third down and 9.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Hey, let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 60 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Important extra point up and through. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
47.
Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. Now the Eagles will use this. Back into their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Now Dak. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Cowboy first down.
Here's Dak. Throw left Outside, pulled in by Mingo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. They go with blue between the tackles. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And bulldozing his way through. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. And don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now a first throw here in overtime. It's caught. Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll get this down to the 23. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Great, great, great.
Handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Again, it's Barkley. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Barkley. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Elliott on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Eagles 39, Cowboys 32. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Out of the gun, they run with blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
He was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Forced out to his left. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Keely Ringo getting home from his spot in the secondary. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment. But it was...
Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year, always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season, and before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Eagles, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few